Hey Canon, I think it's time you check yourself into a mental stability clinic. You're not well. You're not well. The SL3 has been made, and I had a chance to interview a Canon executive as to why. I think I recorded it. Thank you for sitting down with me, Mr. Takagori Kakorituchi. The SL3, huh? That's an interesting release. A lot of demand on the market for that one, huh? We're targeting village idiots who don't have a lot of money or know-how. They're not very successful in life, but they do need a camera to document their pathetic lives. So we released the SL3. Do you have any questions about it? Yeah, a couple. Like, why did you release it? Well, we found that the M50 sold well, and so we decided to copy it, but not improve upon it. Just like a sideways step, like a crab. Have you ever seen a crab walk? They're so cute. Yeah, they're cute, but we're just hoping for a little innovation or something. I mean, every camera you release now is just an older camera, slightly repackaged. The RP is just a 6D2. The R is just a 5D4. We want the new ones. The 5D4 was old when it was released. Are you making new products? Our factory exploded, so we can't actually make new cameras, but we can take old ones and paint them and melt them in our fire. We built a little fire, and we can reshape them. Is that a viable long-term strategy, though? I mean, how many cameras can you melt down? Won't people notice the image quality not improving, the video specs staying the same? We did a survey, and we found that people love the Canon RP because it's a squished down 6D2 melted in our oven thing. They like that. I boycott your life. Oh wow, Camera Conspiracies shirts are available now. That's amazing. I wish there were links down below.
Why don't you do it? Do it.
So Canon, what the chimney shit? What are you doing to me? Why did you release this thing? It's not improved. It's a sideways crab step along a beach, an abandoned beach. There's trash everywhere. The ocean brings in garbage from other countries. That's what this camera's made of. I can see it and smell it. So today we discussed, does Canon even deserve a spot on the podium of life? That's what's coming.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
I'd like you to meet the SL3 killer. It's called an M50, and it was released 700 years ago. It's half the size, half the price, half the good looks. It's ugly. It doesn't perform very well, but it has autofocus. That's fun. That's its only feature. And a flippy screen, which I will demonstrate from you now. From you? Why not? How you doing? I own 4 cameras right now, thanks to the generosity of a couple friends here on YouTube. Marcus Pix, down below. He gave me the camera you're looking at right now. And Ian Corzine, also down below. Thank you, gentlemen. He gave me this and the A6300. 4 cameras now. G85, GH5s, M50, A6300. This is my least favorite. I hate this thing. I want to throw it at my cat and just hope he dodges it and not get hurt. I hope he reacts when the time comes when that happens. Canon colors are a myth. I have dived deep into the system and I've made a video already. It will be out soon. Just this one skipping the line because it's a new announcement. We got to do that. Keep on top of the news here over at the Camera Conspiracies Network. And I cannot make this thing look good. I can make the 6300 look like fire, son. The GH5s, look at it. We're glorious right now. I even white balanced today. I finally used Peter Gregg's white card thing before we shot. I'm so professional. Nothing could go wrong. The SL3 adds nothing new to the table, and it cripples in the same way. It's predictable crippability is what Canon has invented. It's like we knew it was going to happen. 4K, huge crop, no dual pixel. It's like we already knew. We can predict your knee bashings now. That cripple hammer. I want to see it. I want to see Thor versus Canon's cripple hammer. Which one will smash into 1,000 pieces? The only viable reason to pick up an SL3 right now is that you own every single EFS glass ever made and you're afraid to sell it and move on with your stupid life. That didn't clip. EFS glass is shit. The fastest aperture on that whole system is f6. There's nothing that's even remotely intriguing. The only lens, which is decent for vlogging, I think it's the 10-18 and it's stabilized. Decent if you're outdoors vlogging, you want to show the world. I get it. But if you want a little blurry background in your life, which we all need a little bit of, you ain't getting it on that thing. You'd have to go up to an 85mm. Do they even have one equivalent with the aperture I need? No, they don't. It's just a boring system. It's boring. It's like no slow-mo, just a little autofocus. And there's levels of dual pixel autofocus if you haven't seen it. It's not just, oh, we put dual pixel autofocus in here. There's levels to it. The RP sucks. You ever see a Peter Gregg video lately? They're jumping all over the place. That guy's a master. He knows what he's doing. It wants to focus on the Santa Claus behind. Focus on the Santa Claus in front of you. What are you doing? You don't even know what you have. I noticed it when I compared the RP versus the R was much smoother and faster. And then, like, you crippled it. You crippled your own dual pixel. It's a half a pixel autofocus now. Not even two of them. Just why do you do it? Why does your cripple hammer reign supreme? What will it do next? What, are you gonna release a 90D now with 4K cropped so you can compete with the Panasonic G7? Like, what year do you live in? Get a newspaper. You're in the past. Dinosaurs are eating your lunch right now. The SL3's only purpose is as a warning light for chimps to keep tigers out of their den. Like, they turn it on, decent battery life, better than the M50. You flip the screen around, and then you can face them and make scary faces in the video, play the video back to the tigers, and they don't come in. An ant's biting me. DSLRs have no place in the modern world. Stop making them. If you do, at least innovate. Put something in there that you haven't already done. Like, it's so... they ass backwards themselves. Like, at least with the EOS R, they made a mirrorless, smaller version of the 5D4. Now you made like a bigger version of the M50, you back-asswards yourself. Why'd you do it? What purpose do you have? You painted yourself into a corner, Canon. You started painting the floor, then you got towards a corner and you're like, oh, you didn't have an exit path. You gotta plan ahead. If you have a goal in life, no one's gonna stop you from achieving it. That's all I know. Human being with a goal in mind, that's unstoppable. I believe in you. You can do it. Just write it down. If you see it on that paper, you go make it happen in your life. Unlike Canon, you Canon cripply Canon. I might give this M50 away. It's taken up space that a fly could be using to breathe. Just that, occupying the space of air, a fly could swim into that space and breathe a little bit of air that is keeping him from. And that's not worth it. It'll probably sell like hotcakes to budding little photographers. Little photographers. There's a cloud that looks like my grandmother. It's not in focus. Oh, and it dissipated. You loser. So Canon, embrace the dead grandmother cloud of your heart and make us something fun. Make cameras fun again. What are you doing? Just go back to the drawing board. Draw something on the board, please. You lost it. You lost your innovation. You lost your creativity, and I want to see it back. I'm rooting for you. Little M50 that could. It can't, but it should, if given the right circumstances. So, we're done. You gonna buy the camera? Are there links down below? I always forget to do it. God damn it. It's a lot of money I'm missing out on. Remember to do it. Mental note. Write it down. We're done. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe for more videos, and we'll see you later.